There's no one single thing that you should be doing in a holiday shortened week, except lightening your load. Realistically, if you're not going to be paying full attention to the markets, that's a time that you should be reducing your risk exposure, particularly if you trade on margin, because you really don't want any nasty surprises. Um, it's always true, of course, to monitor your risk exposure, let's be real. But it's especially true during a holiday shortened week because things can happen. Liquidity is low. It's not as bad as it used to be where you have so many algorithms trading with other algorithms. But for the most part, even algorithms know that volume is light and markets tend to be a bit wider and a bit more skittish and a bit more susceptible to move in one direction or another, either on news or sometimes the lack of news. Uh, right now, with the markets in a fairly strong uptrend, one of the adages that sticks in my mind is don't short a dull tape. Again, that's not necessarily a recommendation not to short or not to sell, but when markets are in an uptrend in a holiday shortened week, that tends to be the path of least resistance. And uh, remember, there's always a bias in normal markets. More people want to see them go up than go down. So if if volume is light and liquidity is thin, it's much more tricky to trade from the short side. So that adage stands true, and also by definition, when you're shorting, you're using margin. So it's a riskier trade, and so if you're trying to de-risk, that may not be the thing you want to do. So all in all, keep your stops tight, keep your positions tight. If you're not going to be around full time, lighten up the amount of risk that you have. Do you really want to be worrying about positions on Black Friday where there's half a day and things going crazy if you're not going to be fully engaged? So that's my advice to you guys. Take it as you will. And in the meantime, have a happy and enjoyable holiday if you're in the U.S.